What's going on, guys? This is Joe Young coming at you another video for the week. So this week's going to be an exciting week just because we got some new products to try out in the Planet Reef tank. So what I bought was pretty much this breeder box, and what's really cool is the breeder box is made out of acrylic. It looks very nice and very slick. It's handmade by Oceanbox Designs, and the clips for it is magnet, so it kind of just hangs on the tank. So first off the bat, I'm not being sponsored or paid by the company to show you guys this review. I actually paid with my own money to purchase this just because I was actually looking for some way to house anemones temporarily until I can actually sell them. And I came across this really cool, image on Google, and I kind of looked into it a little bit more. And these boxes look like they were, made pretty nicely. Decided to place an order on two of them, and I couldn't be more pleased with the actual design, the simple layout. It's small enough that you can actually put it in, any, nano reef, big reefs, doesn't really matter. Um, and you can get multiple of these. You can kind of set them along your tanks. And what you can actually use them for is to acclimate new corals into the new system, so that things don't have to pick on them. So in my case, my use case is I was trying to isolate some of these anemones in a temporary holding place until I can actually sell them, or get the buyers to come and pick them up. So if you guys know, anemones like to kind of latch themselves onto rocks, and with rocks it's super hard to kind of peel them off. Like if you were to, like, let's say sell it that day, it takes a while to peel them off that rock, to go ahead and bag it. So with this, I can go ahead and peel them off, days, weeks, months in advance. Put them in this little box here, and just kind of let them, sit there until they're either sold or somebody comes and picks them up. So I thought that was really cool, and it looks really slick. So definitely, if you guys are interested or are looking for something like this, go check out Ocean Box Design. Everything, he has other stuff too. I also bought like a little frag rack. So for me, I like to keep around 2 to 3 anemones, and when they get 4, 5, 6 or plus, I normally go ahead and take those, put them aside, and then sell them off to locals, so that other people can have the anemones. And also, I don't want the tank to be completely taken over by anemones. And also, like, the anemones can fight each other, they can sting each other. I want them to have plenty of room on the rock itself to kind of spread out, figure out what they want to do. Obviously, I would love the rock to be covered with it, but by having a bunch of anemones, there's more mouths, there's more food that you're going to be having to use and stuff like that. So I found that around 2 to 3 anemones is like the ideal setup for myself, at least. So that way I'm not in there trying to, like, feed, each anemone like 10 of them or whatever. If I had 10 of them, and it'll take, forever pretty much, because you're just sitting there like making sure every anemone gets like a little piece of shrimp or something like that. Let me know what you guys think about this box, and if you guys are going to pick one up. And if you guys do end up picking one up, give me a shout out. Say that I sent them to you, just because you saw this video or whatever. Thought it was pretty cool. Decided to pick one up. Give some support to the smaller companies. Everything's handmade, so it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of passion and love to actually make something like this. So alright, guys, and that's it for the week. I hope you guys are enjoying your 4th of July weekend. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed. And like always, until next time, guys, peace.